Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Good morning. Welcome. I'm Brikker with Spotlight on Frazee, filling in for the amazing and wonderful Hank. Today we have Adam Walker, who is our new fire chief for the Frazee Fire Department. We're going to do a little interview with him, learn about him, what's going on with the Frazee Fire Department, maybe some of the new equipment we have. So, Adam, tell me, where you're from, maybe a little bit about your family, and what you do other than when you're the fire chief of Frazee.
Like Brikker said, I'm the new chief of the Frazee Fire Department. Born and raised here in Frazee, lived here all my life. My wife is from North Dakota, so she moved here. She likes it a lot. She works here locally at the bank. We have one daughter currently in college, freshman at NDSU, so life is moving pretty fast for us.
Nice. And again, so when you're not helping lead us, the fire department, whether on the scene or actually doing the business side of it, what do you do to keep yourself busy, whether for work, and also if you're not working, you make some hot sauces or something, right? What is it at the garden, or what is your passion there?
So I do make a lot of hot sauces. I love to garden. It's kind of something I just fell in love with over the years. Full-time regular job, I work full-time for the Minnesota National Guard as a battalion S4. So it's fun, it's busy, getting ready for the summer busy season, I guess you would say, with the military, our training events and all that. So.
And with your garden, have you started your pre-seeds yet? You know what you're going to grow? You got your game plan for everything?
I do have my greenhouse going. My peppers are started, so I have about 113 pepper plants started so far.
Interesting. Okay, so how about for the fire department? How long have you been on, and what are some of the leadership positions you were in before you were voted for as our chief?
I've been on for about 7 years. I've held positions as a training officer, captain. I've spent the last 2 years as the assistant chief under Norm, and this year was voted in as chief, and looking forward to the challenges that come with that.
Yes, I like to say I'm a senior rookie. It'll be 23 years here in the fire department, and we appreciate that you want to step in to do those positions, because being a chief it's a thankless job. On the scene, that's kind of the fun part. It's all the behind the scenes I know of, dealing with budgets, dealing with us firefighters, us old cranky firefighters, and then dealing with the new firefighters. There's a lot to it. How about equipment? I know we have some new trucks, a trailer. Kind of what are some of those new things, and what's coming down the road that you know of?
So we just recently received 2 new trucks, 2 2024 F350s, one for a new grass rig, wildland rig, and one new utility rig with a custom utility box on. Currently they're getting outfitted with lights, sirens, and graphics at the moment, so we're hoping by the end of the month to have those in service. We got a brand new special rescue trailer we're outfitting right now. That'll house stuff like our grain bin rescue equipment, ice water rescue stuff we don't use all the time, but we need to have on hand.
Yeah, that's sometimes there's equipment you may only have you may only use it one time, but if we save one life with that, then it was worth it. And with our trucks, you try to have everything you need, but ultimately in the end, there's only so much room. So this rescue trailer it's a good fit for being able to haul all these other things. I mean, the ice rescue, is it 2,000 feet of rope we have?
2,000 feet per bucket.
Per bucket, yeah.
4 buckets.
Yeah, so we can go a long ways out there, and since most of our lakes aren't that wide or that big, we're good. So let me see, and also we have gear coming, right? New gear for the firefighters, for a couple new sets ordered.
So right now we're currently testing out some wildland firefighter gear. That way we're not putting our firemen out in 90-degree weather in our bunker gear. So a little bit lighter gear should really help with the, the overheating.
Yeah, because our jackets are meant to keep the heat out, but also when it's in the summer, it keeps the heat in. So that I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Well, perfect. Well, good chatting with you about you and this. We'll go to break, and we'll be back here to discuss new things coming up for the fire department in the future. And we're back with Adam Walker with the Frazee Fire Department. So, Adam, as a firefighter, you said you've got 7 years experience. So our listeners know what's going on. In the summer, as just a firefighter, we'll say, and not really as an officer, when the page goes off, let's say you're at your house, you live kind of between Frazee and DL, what was going through your mind responding to, we'll say, a grass fire?
So first and foremost, location. How far or how long it's going to take us to get there, size of the fire, whether it's just in a field or a swamp. Those conditions can very well dictate on how we're going to fight that fire. In the summer, it gets very warm. Grass season's typically pretty busy for us. It's just size, scope, and location of the fire.
And I suppose, when you talk about those things, it's as a firefighter, we're, just getting down and getting in the truck and getting there. But you, you've been an officer for many years now, you're thinking the size, the scope, especially if it's our fire call. Do I need to call mutual aid? Okay, are we closer? Is it Detroit Lakes? Is it Perm? Is it Vergus? Is it Wolf Lake? Is it an accident? So we're bringing in like life flight. All right, if it's life flight, where are we going to be landing? If that spot doesn't work, where's the second location? Okay, if it's a fire out in a rural area, where are we going to get water? Where's our second source of water? Manpower, again, you're calling mutual aid, but we all have full-time jobs. There's anything else you can add to that of all those things that you as the chief, plus all of our safety, keeping us safe, is your goal, protecting the property?
Yeah. Mutual aid is really big, especially with us smaller rural fire departments. We definitely rely on other departments to come help us. Second is definitely going to be water. We don't have fire hydrants out in the rural areas. Farms don't have those, and if it goes, a farmhouse goes up and it's rural, we definitely need to be thinking about water shuttles. We do have dry hydrants around the county that we definitely utilize. So water and mutual aid definitely are big parts of our department.
And for a dry hydrant up a high land, we have one in process right now. Been having some issue, but it's really a fire hydrant that we usually work with the DNR with, and we run the pipe 300 yards out into the lake, and we have to lay special rock out there. And I think the last time we did it, they drilled like 7,004,332 holes into that 5-inch PVC pipe, so we get water in it, and we can get prime to be able to fill the tankers. So there's a lot of process. But yeah, our the last tanker we bought, I believe, came from the cities. And they said, we don't need it anymore because their whole fire district down there had fire hydrants. So they had no use for tankers versus up here, Frazee, we've got fire hydrants. But when we're going north up the high land and everywhere else, water definitely is a concern.
Definitely water is a huge concern. We're very rural. I would say the majority of our fires are rural fires. We don't fight a lot in town. So water is a huge deal, and just with fire departments being, shorthanded during the day, everybody's got a job. We're volunteers, so mutual aid is a huge aspect. We're always looking at the map and finding out who we're going to call for mutual aid.
And I can say that every year goes on, our chiefs, our officers with all the departments really get along great. It's never who's fighting over whose fire it is. It's who can get there quicker. And I think Jeff Zitzel said that for me. He's the Vergus fire chief of. If it's your fire, my fire, I don't care. Because if it's my family or my car accident, I want the department that gets there the quickest to get there and take care of them. And I think that really our Brikker County, Northern Ottertail County fire departments have taken that mantra on. And that's our goal of who can get there the quickest. And we're here to save lives and protect property.
Correct. very much so. I mean, there's no pushing and shoving for whose fire it is. If we can get there quicker than the next department, then we'll get there quicker and we'll help out.
So we got 1 minute, so let's make this quick. We have an auction and a pancake feed coming up, correct?
We do. April 13th is our fireman's auction at the event center. Great get together. We have a lot of items there. We'll have a live auction with Bachman Auctioneers, silent auction, and meal and everything that goes along with that. So it's a great community event. So we encourage everybody to come on down for that.
And then in June, well, this summer we'll probably have a raffle again, and then also the pancake feed, correct?
Correct. We'll have our annual pancake feed June 30th, which is a Sunday, I believe. So everybody down here at the fire hall will make some firefighter flapjacks. They're the best ones you can have. Come on down, get yourself some of that free will donation. And we also have a raffle that we'll be putting on. We'll be selling raffle tickets at the pancake feed, and that will be drawn at the demo derby of Turkey Days this year. So a lot of great items. We got some grills, some cash prizes going along with that. So that'll be coming out soon.
Perfect, and that helps go for the tanker, and I mean, we just bought a rescue tool to be on our truck. All those other things that sometimes isn't in our budget with the city and our townships, but where we're like, hey, we need to have this, and it helps fund recruitment, retention, and equipment.
Yep, definitely.
Well, perfect. Well, it's good chatting with you. I'm glad to have you as my chief. You're going to be a great asset. You have been and you will be. As Hank says, I think it's kiss the neighbor, pet the wife, and say hello to the dog, or it's something like that. Anyhow, come to the Lakes area. It's a great place to live, work. Think about joining the fire department, Frazee Rescue, the Lions. Just get active in your community. It's a good time and you make good friends. Thank you.